Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Blessing. I'm a mommy vlogger based here in Malaysia. Today mm-hmm, I came here to really talk about motherhood. I came here to talk about life of a mom living abroad. It is not easy. Those who are in Nigeria thinking they'll just call you, you are enjoying, no, because you're living abroad, life is not as easy as for them who are in Nigeria. Hello, it is more difficult for us who are in Nigeria, who are abroad, because you who are in Nigeria, let me give a back rewind. When you give birth in Nigeria, you have your family members around, you have people who will come around to do a move. I'm not talking about those who live in a different state from their family member who could not, as in, they can't easily reach you even if they want to reach you. Like maybe you are from Enugu, your family live in Abuja, as in you live in Abuja, so it is a bit far for them to visit you as often. But if you live close to your family member, we are enjoying. You get, they bring farm food for you, they bring things for you, they once in a while visit you. You also drop off your kids to them when you want to go to some places like that. For us living abroad, it is not same for us. We are going through more harder times. We go through more struggle. Like the 3 months of omugo, you are doing it yourself. Even with your stitches or with tear you have underneath when you give birth, you, just in case if you have that tear, because for me I have it when I give birth to my children, the two of them, I have the tear. See, it is not easy. It is not something you just jump over all of a sudden and feel like I'm okay. I'm going. When you have your first child, you kind of feel like you're on top of the game. You're winning. You're doing it. you know if you can get, you can relate. I don't know, you are winning. You as in few friends kind of come around within that period of time, if you have friends around that your state where you live. But a situation whereby you do not have friends around, it is either you, your husband, or your baby daddy. Just these two of you are going to battle the struggle of children. But when you have a second child, you now start to settle in, you now start to understand that, oh, it is not as easy as it was with the first pregnancy. Like for me, with my second pregnancy, I could barely do a lot like I was doing with my first pregnancy. I was less active. So giving birth to my second pregnancy, it was not easy for me. Trying to do some things with two kids together, it is hard. For example, when they both don't go to sleep early enough and I later go to sleep late, I find it so hard to wake up early to do some certain things, even to even film a video, even to do one or two errands around the house. It is difficult. When they are awake, all you hear is carry me, I want this, I want that, I want that. You as a mom, you barely really have time for yourself. This is part of the reason you see some mom always fall out. Like for example, doing their hair is really not their priority for a moment. Looking good is really not what they want to focus in for a moment, because they just want to give that 4 years of their life to their children, 5 years of their life to their children. Sometimes your spouse don't want that, and they don't understand that it is not easy like it used to be, except you are the type that just, maybe you, since you just find a way around certain things for you, or you have loved ones to assist you, you can be able to overcome those situations. Because there are sometimes you struggle with weight loss after childbirth, trying to lose weight. You just feel like, because the stress, this one, as in, you have to change diaper, you have to feed this one, you have to make food, you have to think of this, you have to do that, you have to run downstairs to get diaper or wipes if it's finished. You have to do a lot of things because they are so piled up that you do not even have somebody to tell, okay, I want to make this soup, please help me do this, I want to do that, please go and buy this for me. The kids are still very small. When you're going out to do anything, have to take them with you. It is period. You do not have to argue that whether you are going to get wipes, whether you're going to get chin chin, whether you're going to get anything at all you want to get outside the house, you have to back and carry all your children. Even when you're going to the salon to make your hair, if you are fortunate enough to have a salon around your area, if not service, you have to take your children with you. Going to the grocery, you have to take your children with you, because nobody to look after them. here, for example, is a Muslim country and they are racist. I mean, really, really racist. You can live here for a very long time without really knowing your next door neighbor. You can live here for a very long time without really knowing your next door neighbor. It is not that easy for you. You can't live any, but as in, how will I put it now? Back then in Nigeria, you can leave your baby with your neighbor or with your cousin, with your relation, with somebody who just shall live around you and say, I'm coming, I want to quickly run to the market square, or I want to really go to the market to buy something. Here it's not like that. Carry your cross. If you give birth to any child abroad, it is your cross. You are going to carry it. Nobody is going to come and do a mungo for you, except you have good friends, except you have nice, really nice friends who love you and love your kids at the same time. They can come around and help you do some certain things. If not, you are on your own. They will just leave you to your fate, leave you to whatever you're doing. It is not really easy for you. Coming to weight loss area, sometimes you feel like because you are overwhelmed with the worries, you are overwhelmed with the stress, you are overwhelmed with everything you are doing currently at the moment, like taking care of kids, breastfeeding, bathing kids, waking up a certain hour of the day, you get hungry. You just feel like, okay, let me focus my attention in eating. Let me eat. Maybe next year I'll lose weight. Maybe next week I'll start. Maybe 2 weeks time I'll start. Sometimes when you back your kid consistently, for me who consistently back my baby who is very big, I always find out that I have chest pain, I have back pain. As in, all these things make me not to want to lose weight. Throughout last year I started losing weight. I stopped, I think, at the 6th month of the year. It was not really consistent. I was posting it online, but I was not consistent because people will not really understand that it is not just all about losing the weight. It's about staying there when you lose the weight. Not just all about, oh, I'm seeing progress. How far are you trying to see progress? It is not easy. When your children are at that stage of maybe 1 year and 3 years plus like that, when they start to ask for certain things or do things by themselves without you really doing every single thing for them, you can easily ask them to go and bring this and they go and bring that, not you moving every back and forth. Sometimes you then start to find a certain relief with yourself. So I'm just here to say that life in abroad, life with kids abroad, life as in generally abroad is not as rosy as people think it is. If you don't have money, even when you have money, it is still not as rosy as it is, except you want to take your kids to the daycare for them to look after your kids for you for like maybe 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, sometimes 8 in the morning till probably 6 in the evening. Then you can go and pick up your kids. It is fine. If you have time to do all those, as in when you drop off your kids, you want to rest, you can rest. If your kids are not of the age to be taken there, you are still going to struggle by yourself. You're still going to do all those things by yourself. For me, I only have one daughter who is able now, as in of age to start school. At least I feel like I'm a little bit relieved. I don't know if you understand me. I'm a little bit relieved. I can send one person out, okay, I'll go and pick you by 12 if I send you by 8. But if at all within those period of time I can clear my head with one shout or the other, with one, don't touch this, don't go there, don't do that. It is really a struggle for moms abroad. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Forget the pictures you see online. Forget the clothes you see them wear. It is because they can have access to them, because they can afford those things at those moments. It is easy to go to the mall and get some clothes within a certain rate of price. So when you see them, don't really think they are enjoying. Behind the enjoyment, there is a lot of struggle. Behind the enjoyment, there is a lot of lockdown. When I mean lockdown, I mean staying at home consistently. It is not like you are just flying to a birthday party, you are just flying to one groove when they invite you. It is not that easy. Going to a birthday party with 2 kids for me, for example, or even going to an end of year something for me, it is a struggle. I have to prepare. When I mean prepare, no be you guys carry children, bath them, dress them off, take diaper, take extra one, just in case situation occur in those places. So that's what I just quickly come here to say. That's it for today. Bye.